Hello everyone, welcome to profitrealestate.com.au. Welcome to Profit Real Estate channel, and in here we try to give you the tools and the knowledge and the wisdom into becoming better builders, better developers, and make money from property. So we've made few videos in our series, and then you would have certainly seen those, and if you have not, please do subscribe to our channel as well as visit our website profitrealestate.com.au, where we will continue to provide great information. So today we're going to be speaking how to make money from property in there, expanding bit further into a commercial or mixed development. So I'm here with the expert builder developer John Williams, and he's been a registered builder in Australia for the last 35 years, and he's been developing and he's been helping clients and he's been developing his own projects and everything. So I myself, my name is Asher Pereira, and I was an accountant, and I've moved on basically to become a property developer and a builder, and I continue to build and expand my knowledge as well as sharing my knowledge with people like yourself. So I welcome John into the video and our program. So basically, thanks John for coming in.
Thanks for having me, Asher, and welcome aboard.
Excellent. And John, today, so as I said, we will be speaking in regards to commercial or mixed developments, how to make money from property.
That's right.
So what strategies are there out there?
So we're actually stepping up from residential now into the commercial area, so the profits are bigger. The projects are bigger too, and we always look at a project and do our due diligence and see what is the highest and best use that we can put this particular site to. So it could be that the site's big enough that you subdivide some of you section it off and you rent it out to various other clients. So basically, you're actually multiplying the use on the site.
Excellent.
So if you acquire a site for say $1 million, so basically your rent will be 1/10 of that, 100,000. But if you build the site, your rent will roll up to say $120,000. Automatically, your whole value of the site lifts to $1.2 million, so 10 times the value. And there's a lot of different ways in which you can do this.
Absolutely. So, see, you would have seen this. I mean, if you are driving past, you would have seen a lot of new developments coming up where apartments on top, and then basically having commercial restaurants or shops at the bottom level. So that's a mixed development. So that's what John is talking about, where if you increase the rental income, so if each one gives $5,000 rental income, and then you have 25 of those, so basically that will bring $125,000. So that is what John is talking about. So that will certainly come into play when you are going for financing, because financiers will look at that, so how your income will be generated, so in the long term. So if you're going to hold on to the project, that's how it's going to be. And then plus on top of that, the apartments, by selling a number of apartments, let's say there's 100 apartments in there, out of the 100 apartments, if you sell about 60 or 70, you could certainly cover the cost of the whole project. And then from there on, it depends on what you want to do with the other 30. So if you want to sell all of that and then capitalize on the profit and use that towards your next project, or you can, if you want to hold on to maybe about 15 apartments or 20 apartments and then selling the rest, so having that as an income, or even holding on to the commercial real estate at the bottom floor. So isn't that right, John?
Absolutely, yeah? Absolutely. And if you're doing this sort of project over an existing shop or a premises, it's usually in a commercial area, and it's quite run of the mill to go another 2, 3, 4, 5 stories over it, depending on what the zoning of the council is.
Yeah, certainly. I mean, that is a good point where John made out as well. So zoning, I mean, if because recently I've been working on a new growth zone in the southeastern suburbs where it's been zoned into commercial development. So there's already a lot of residential development happened around it, and there was a farmland, like fair bit of farmland around that suburb, and then that has been classed commercial construction, where there's going to be a lot of factories and offices, and all these people who will be living in these newer suburbs needs to work somewhere, so that they will be moving in there. So that's a great great opportunity where you could you make use of it. So if you can find properties before anyone can, I mean, there are certainly a lot of gems out there. So just a matter of looking hard enough and then, going through the council plans. Isn't that right, John?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
The other thing that you get is you also get a zone creep. So you basically, the commercial zone may creep one side, each side of the commercial zone, So if there's a residential, there may be a possibility of actually getting that zoned commercial, so you could have a development there. So there are all these strategies which your town planner can help you with, and you really need to befriend a town planner in this zone of the commercial work, just so that you could get all the information made available to you, because it's not common knowledge.
And certainly, I mean, because John has been working thoroughly into these residential apartment studies, and then he's done up this massive system in place where we could find projects early. So in that way, there are systems in place. So if you attend one of our webinars, you should be able to find out a lot more in-depth information, because it cannot be provided in a very brief video like this. John has a couple of very important tips here, and then he's going to share that with you. So
Certainly.
Yeah, John.
So if you've got a commercial property of 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 12, 15 stories, okay, quite often you may not be able to put the same type of construction over the top of that without actually adequately strengthening your foundations, you see. But we've got a system now with lightweight steel framing where you can add another 2, 3, or 4 stories over the top, which might take offices or service rooms or whatever, without actually changing the foundations of the building. And it's actually built off site, it's taken up to site, and it's erected, it's taken up top with cranes, and the build is fast compared to traditional building. So that's one massive advantage if you want to add another 2, 3, 4 stories, but it's a case-by-case basis, and we need our engineer to have a look and determine what is actually going above and the load to ground.
So you mean, John, without changing the foundation,
without touching the foundations at all? Sure,
Yeah.
there'll have to be an investigation
Yeah.
into the foundations to see what's there.
Yeah.
But most often there's nothing to be done with the foundations, because that's where the cost is.
Excellent. So that's a great point. I mean, if you can utilize that, you can certainly multiply your profits very fast. And that is, thank you for sharing that knowledge.
And the second really powerful point is, when you deal with commercial property, there's no emotion involved in it, like buying a house from someone or residential property, It gets to be very personal then. Commercial is just a business. People are already running businesses, and they've got business attitude, like, they're not hung up on the property. So quite often you can negotiate better deals, or if you can't negotiate price, you can negotiate settlement time, and quite often you can negotiate options. So if you negotiate correctly, you can buy that property at a certain price. You can actually get some time to settle, say 12 months, 15 months, 18, 2 years. And in that settlement period, you can see how you can actually build up the rental of that property, or spend minor funds to build up the end value of the property. So when you come to settle with the bank, there's little or no money out of your pocket. It's a deal that's almost ready to go on its own, sort of thing, without your funds.
Excellent. Thank you, John. I think that is great, and that's a lot of information for you to grasp. I mean, if you do need to watch this video a few times, please do go back and listen to what John said. He's added so much of value in here. So don't forget to subscribe to our channel and visit our website profitrealestate.com.au, and like our videos, and then gives us a thumbs up, and then share it on Facebook, share it on your social media platforms, so somebody could benefit from this. And thank you, and looking forward to meeting you in one of our live webinars. And please do subscribe to our channel. Thank you so much. You have a great day.
You too. Thanks, Sasha, and thank you for watching what we have to present to you.
Thanks, John.
10 times the knowledge, 10 times the wisdom, 10 times the tools. Do you want to profit from real property developments? Visit profitrealestate.com.au. Hit the subscribe button now.